Hey, Warriors. I woke up today feeling, holy crap, I don't even know how to describe it. Um, like, I don't know. Like, I'm being ripped in like five different directions, but not like you would think. Does that make sense? Not like, how when you're so busy, you feel like, no, not like that. It's like I'm literally being ripped in five different directions. I don't know. Anyways, um, we are feeling different. It's funny because just a couple days ago, it felt like things were slowing down. Now it just feels like they're speeding right back up, changing again, and I guess for some people it feels exciting, for others it can feel very disorienting, heavy, like something, they can't quite explain really. Um, so let's, talk about it because here we are again in a huge timeline shift again. Um there's a lot of ideas, I guess, out there right now about where we are going or where this is going. I mean, some people think we're moving into a higher dimension. Some people think that we're moving into a completely new reality. Um, some people think that we are in a split where, people go different ways. Um, I'm not here to tell you what to think, you know? Um, I know in me, I know what I know. I know my own knowing, so I'm cool with what I know. But like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to think or how to feel or what to believe. Um, but I do want to ground this because what people are actually experiencing, no matter what you think or believe, the bottom line, okay, is we are having a shift in awareness. Right now, it's a huge one. I mean, that's the bottom line, right? So, I don't know, probably by now, most of us know that when awareness changes, everything feels different, right? You know, um, everything, I don't know how else to put that. Um, time feels different, you know, um, our reactions, they feel different. Even the way that, we see people, it starts to change. And with that can really be a screwed up situation for somebody, when you're looking at somebody that you've loved for so long and you're seeing them completely different. That can be kind of rough, you know? Um, I don't know. The bottom line is I know that a lot of people can feel this. Like I said, I know that I woke up this morning feeling the way that I did, so I know I'm not the only one. Um, but the bottom line is that, our reality is shifting, you know, regardless of where you think we're going with it. Our reality is shifting, but I think that people get thrown off because they get caught in the trying to figure out where it's going thing. What's next? What happens after this? Whatever the case is, where are we going to end up? You know, um, but that's not really how this works. This isn't a, I don't know, I want to say it's not a destination, but it kind of is. there is a place where we all would like to be. Um, I don't know how to put that, I guess, but I do know one thing. This is an unfolding, you know? I guess that's the best way I can describe it. And the more that you try to, I guess, jump ahead, the more unstable you are going to feel. Period. You know? Feeling more let's talk about the symptoms, I guess, that people are noticing. Um, Moments of clarity followed by straight up confusion, you know? Feeling disconnected from people that you used to relate to, kind of like what I was just saying. Um, I know a lot of people are feeling timing feels fast, and then all of a sudden then it slows the hell down, like way down, um questioning things you've never questioned before, feeling more emotional than usual. There's a lot of symptoms, and it's different for everybody. But they're not random, you know. That's what happens when your awareness starts to increase. And honestly, there's a lot of people that are working towards expanding their awareness, but there's a lot of people that are just getting, as a result of our awareness increasing, theirs is. So it's kind of coming out of nowhere for a lot of people, and I'm sure that's really messed up. Couldn't tell you because I'm not that, but I'm sure that probably feels pretty messed up to some people to just get smacked with awareness like that. Um, but those symptoms, that's just what happens when your awareness increases, faster than we are used to it increasing, I guess. Your system goes through a period of trying to adjust, and if you're not going to stay grounded during this time, it's going to feel very overwhelming, especially during massive shifts like we're in right now. You know? Um I don't know. You're not being I want you to understand too that you're not being thrown into, I guess, something unknown. You know, you're becoming more aware of what's becoming. You're becoming more aware of what is already here, I guess is how I'm trying to put this, and the more stable that you are during this process, the clearer it's going to get. So we got, like I say constantly, you guys, we have to learn how to stay steady while these things are happening and stop panicking every time we stub our toes, I guess. You know what I mean? By now, everybody should be used to these timeline shifts. We've been shifting all over the fucking place for years now. It's been literally years now. So, and I know a lot of people are new to this. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Just the key is to stay grounded. I mean, I don't know how many times I can say it. That's going to be your best, way to get through this. I love you.